Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Emirembe gibere nammwe. Leero tugenda kwogera ku kufa mu mbuzi. Lwaki zifa ne bwe zimala okufa? Si ekiddako embuzi efudde ku faamu. Omanyi ekiddako, ekigibaako. Si kiba kulaba faamu abo. Gye mulya embuzi, gye muli obukyoma. Gye muli ennyama, embuzi bw'emaze okufa, nga tebalisaze busaze nkindikina disaako gitunda kubo. Neefa bufiigwadde. Ki happeninga ku faamu ezo? Na ki kyengenda obabuulira ekihappeninga ku sesaamu? Fe abasesaamu mu kifaamu tukikola tutya ng'embuzi emaze okutufaako? Naye weebuuzeemu, bali gy'ogula bw'otamanyi nnyama, nga gy'odaringa, n'ogaana okudaringa ku ffe basesaamu mu kifaamu, batuleese ekirungi, tuleese obunyama bw'okumakuwa obulungi, tuleese amagi, tuleese enkoko, tuleese ennyama y'embuzi mu bucomo embisi ennamba, nga bagiderivaringa ku mulyango gwo ku binamba y'essimu. Ofuna ekintu ekituufu, olye ennyama entuufu, olye amagi amalungi, olye ruyooko, olye kasooli omulungi, olye akawunga akalungi, olye ennyama y'embuzi. Obucomo ku kkubo omanyi obucomo bw'oteekayo oleme kuwaala, ndwadde za mbuto tubibwatwala byalusa, zimaituleese eddwaliro ebitwasobola na Uganda cancer, kolya byetuutategeera, ng'ate tubisasulira. Tuddayo embuzi bw'eba emaze okufa ku faamu. What do you do? Bakola batya abalala? We gonna speak what we do at Kisanga. Neze nkuwulidde. Gwe lowooza bali abalala gy'ogula n'egy'olidde gy'otamanyi gy'oliisa abaana bo? Bakola batya ng'efudde? Weebuuzeemu akaka bakola batya? Batwala era eyo ne bagitekinga in. Era eyo bagitekinga in ne bagitwala ne bagamba era okanzitwale sijja kiwa bakasitoma bange. Era eyo, because they take that L. You have to be bold to be an entrepreneur, to have love for your people, for your customer, to take that L. You know what I'm speaking about if I say to take that A. Okutwala luusi eyo. Ogambe ngikutte kati tukusesa nga tukwata luusi egitwala. We take that ownership. We take that loss. Embuzi eyo efudde. Efudde. Ngiraba endiga eyo efudde. So egisaala nabalako mu vidiyo. Abalaba watch naye abatufollowinga ku post-mortem. Go and follow those videos of post-mortem and after post-mortem. Kiki happeninga? Embuzi ffe tugisala ne tulaba ekigisse. Waba okalaba kigisse naziri ddala zisobola okufa oba ndibuzipureyinga oba nazo zaalwadde dda. Ziyina ogisa tugiraba. Bwe tumala ogissa ne tuzuula obulwadde nga bwe nabalaga mu vidiyo ziri bwe bafollowinga ddayo alagala okulaba ddayo ku TikTok yaffe ne ku YouTube yaffe olabe ebihappeninga after autopsy ne autopsy embuzi eno tugisala ng'emaze okufa ne tulaba ki ekyagisse. Bwe tumala okuzuula ekyagisse etunula twebuuza kamaka why kiri treatable, kiri controllable, yalidde kabeera n'ekutuka yatidde ki? Yabadde ndwadde munda, yali akawulira kagigenze mu kutu ne kagiyitako obuwulira bugiyina mu nniibo. Musawo sakebeefu obuka obeera mu mudde awo. Obita buwulira. Ku makya awo kubeerawo. Tasaka gigenda mu nniido tiwaawo bigula ebeefudde. Olina okuzuula. Then bw'omala okizuula embuzi eyo ogiprotecting ng'okyabwinga boss mu bakozi bo. Obutafulumya ennyama eyo nkyafu, ennyama etali halaali, ennyama y'ensolo emaze okufa n'edda tetugirya. Waliwo abantu abagirya. Tetugirya kuba kituba tumanyi mulwadde bwa seki, guze tetugisaze nga tuyagalidde. Titujitunda kusesana mix farm. Titujifurumia. Na. But 8 acres is the defense in Muzimuzitamburia Bantungo Bagamatia and the idea, they were the idea 8 acres. You're not farm. Muziviram Katimba Moon. You are about the Mujizanida. I was the new Muzaniku as the Fumanizigina with Paduk Sizaf. Painu affinitary to Swarth. 18 and the Paduk is the design. 8 acres a moon. Said you to get a playground. Quama Mudi new Bazabo Mudibuchi. A playground. Net playground in 8 acres would tear full mamu. One songa. O fated pukwata ere unit to jitwala yuna. Embuzeno webe funita to your castuma. Tekujitunda, naya mean mikaso jinya mayae yonge fonzi. Embuze woji kwata boons. Mojiteka mchivera, dikusimiti netafe mutaka, nitujiteka yo. Nevunda, mean mikaso jinya me vonze, neti divam. Yam kusesama mix farm, ugisimwe, todamu bwena na nini farm. Snubwe farm, nubwumruz, ubuzaba tunyama, na mbuzi ya fudik, inandiga ya fudik, ni uwe majikufa, ni musara, ni mutega kumchimuku kuwa batunbawa. Chichamo icho. Ego miti nuti ya boku batwe bat, bababu ziracing says, ina menu jigula wa. Kulimira pu, pukendizen wa demu vantu wa fake. Basita says and see what Fiba Naiga. My name is Uganda, Matari Nanitigamurit. Wotugan Oriamud Shrukwida, I'm a Uganda. How do you feel when you say, I'm with Uganda? My name is Uganda Blabu Matari Inga. Tumwe Chirunji Chokuni Chirunji, Asoro Kubero Burunji. Placing says the Jekumakubo, and Yamenu Batinjawa, Turabiko Farm. Wizikuringam to manage Nebaka, Neba Nanini Farm. Bayi na ubuvuna anyizigwa, ne responsibility kumsono zino, ne kunya manitua bakasto maba, they. Love meta we nukene to yamba. Guys opath, because we have dead meat being sold on the markets and on the roads. Mbabuji zabwiro wozamu, ono wozabatatwara ere yo. Bakura batia, nze kugame njikwata, ningizika nintika mtibera chambi, nikomba kubinambe yuwansi kusimu, urabe, kusamesi, kieti divam wow, na chicho ujikuram, na yesage, akumaguba, desa suwana bakus. Mikajuwa debaranto, me akin goji funye munge fudi. Ofono temo mbuzionge fude. Mweto juwa debaranto kujiri amara, tebagina jiria. Chenga garambaragi. Embuze ne fude ne migaso urimeka kiwa. Kuju abantu afid badwaza. So hurangambagama mujiko sesama mix farm. Mujiko fishi afid mengo. Oya urire kubenambe ujuraba. Kura oda yu enya meginda kukukaku uri waka. Enya meginda kukukaku uri waka. Enya murisaba na pinya minunji. Orisaba na bakanyama, akali halari. Akapuza akali tutedi. Akakukumba baka creating that. Amaji, mikoko zizinda kufire niziri o mudo. Orimekules no chemical dizibate kamu. Mikoko inaine siba kukemiku concentrate. Enyo enkoka inokuli ya mugrini. Orbana batuka mbatika farm. Ona wanika yoguti wa greeny. Dala o ina parage. Okwata green no mukola mufidsi, kusesanga mix farm, kukwata green o mudo etuwomikisinga mu brand ne chachuk ne performia palette. Palette adi wembuzine koku to just to grading on the sizes. Bane mujoko sesanga mix farm sesanga family business mutuwagiri kuvawe chirunji pule se chirunji ubaketi ya Uganda kutu seche tidiyo. Breaking def shonokas o kurie bin tribicha. Kwekere kurisa banansi ba fibin tribicha matenga kubanja ko senteza. Kuleme kuanda banaba jenga ba expatriate the bay vista. Neba turia kuneba. Neba tri bukita barage. Solo correzioni no ba sigurano ba tua bicham bana ba yanda ba investa. Fiba nash faba vubuka ahum rembe guno kutani kuku abantu wa mfik ichintu ichidi class what quality twawe quality na bantu ba investa ba expatriate ba jakula bantu ba nasi ba quality ba jetu wa mcham na ni government tuyambieko suburo kwa okukendeza edagari to spending mbrakoni return already dagatiti ne hata tuwa abantu bicha bagina kwara ba nini what do they I think dagatiti ye to shoket to send ya yas to shoket to send ya yas abasa wa fiba CDC ave dini ba CDC buri oma wano kal fetu wani no momento to send ya abantu wa fiba nansi mujem to break in your min munji enya meri hala domani ko famu jeri following a TikTok neck YouTube ona be famu miaka eni mabigo baziba di structuring tishikanse no toku toku grino take your book choku demba za buzi na abantu bakubi emiaka na consistency ya famu ya badeo uyutu kunya bifana nrikurada ne miaka refarite zu ezili edega disugura kamera zira babiko atandikira so akriko duweri nti sesana mix farm echidichipakura by Nicholas, but we deal with quality, not quantity. Banemu quality, fugidi nane quality, not quantity. Erakli wa appointments na booking. Aba sogulu ginyama gakakasagara kwa familia yet. Etsinto chili halandi stagina kuwaza banabe. Kwenambe, ofunet etsinto, echigiamo sentezo. Now, ugende kuchirara, baraze kukube namba ofunet. Chetuko yake nyami mbuzeno gefundi bitumano disara kumando prabo radde. Enyameno zet fulan sure, neder suran sure. Obutatwala ereyo enyambe tunaposi switch dekam, etwiji jamu evirare wetu jamu, bikulanga feeds. Tubitunda obare tubirisa. Then wetubirisa ebyanyanja byasi. Bitubirisa ebyanyanja process jadiba kubenambo money process. Kubenamba uige twina ba certified farming assistants, tuba training, tinane ba farm assistants, tuba training, neba manager ba mumba syndicate, tuba training, kubenambe. Tuliba appointments ibuka, omanye chiche tukola ati tuwe. Ebyenyanja nga tiva. Munyame. Ngate ebyenyanja bichirya ngate sidimo mateka chiju komendeni. Nobody ever kwa concentrate mubabinja. Never kwa concentrate bobura no bivini nembere ebyenyanja yogula. Ina jiba. Se wafe kusesama mix from. Umba catfish. Mare. Zetlina. AOY Winambis isimli Jehomaya Chichokra Orimo Kwabanti Vicham, I think that of Kitena A, Nanembuze Funde, Ujifuna Musid. Abari Mitiba Barimba Okudia Kuringa Madizins to Kolalos. Okuralu single Yagaddi. Hatunde Akora ecosystem win. Sako remember research supporting that Chinawak, Okudia Komurimu Borimu, Dakewabusoma, Watiagarabusoma, Watiagarabute Gera, Negumomburim Wabate Gera. Ateguina said, Bogu would they? It is begun. God after death. Ubesim, Ojakumania, Chicha etivamu said again Buze Fugi, and Buze Majokofa, Sidiku is a customer, who protecting this Jamwan Yamajaf, Jamwan Yaman Wadi. Siche Nizokujamu Buzimono, and you see a Buze Fude, Chukulemobuganga, Chukulemu said, Chiempita. Mortality rate. Within the mortality net death of our goats, we still get profits as farmer. We still get profits. Although the profits are not the same as the other one when it's alive, because we get more resources for meat. But we still don't lose hope. We have hope. We winners. We feeders. You don't think for us who are feeders of the world, the country, for us who feed people, we're not blessed. I think God blesses us faster than the doctors. I believe, and I know so. God blesses farmers. more than the doctors. Farmers should be more respected than any other person on the world because they feed without you being fed. Not even your mother could give birth to you. We farmers, and we should be proud of it. We should be proud of it. Bagambamba. Okulima kw'abaavu kw'abana kwatunula kati abavubuka abalima. Waliwo omwavu alima. Tunula kati abavubuka abalima. Yinda ku generation. Abavubuka abavaayo abalima. Tulyatandise obuguzi olayina obukasooli olyaleba olalit. Bavuga mu lukati. Basulawa. Baazudde ki ekibaleeta mu bukyafu. Guweebuuze oyo gw'olaba nga guweegomba akusinga yalabye ekiki kyamukute mu bukyafu buno abukwatemu ayambale gampuki akole ki biikati oba respecting ye bonna batuwe emmere tusobole okulya nabo nammwe okola ebirala ku respecting bafaamaazi ku okulima okubulunzi n'okulima. We have patience, we risk a lot, and we should be respected and given a table to sit. Bwe njogedde ku ekyo tuddemu twogere tukufiirwa k'omutekemyon opinartatirin. Bannandi nina gender. Meaning that sikiregera composition ekibuuzo. I always ask these questions at the end of those ones who listen. Always at the end, know the tips. I've been in conferences on Zoom and everywhere. I see Minnesota Bukacha, IMF, AAF. They're doing a wonderful job. Minnesota Bukacha fisheries and water, everything. But where do you get, when you get those sample seeds from other countries, which they donate to Africa? Let me speak up on Shola, Uganda. Where do you give those ones? Where do you put them? Because as farmers we don't see, maybe there are groups of farmers, we should be leveled in levels. Either the priority farmers, either not the priority farmers. Either the farmers with high class, either the farmers with low class. Because we don't see those seeds, they go where? On the Gombora. And who does the due diligence that the Gombora has given to its people? Or everybody's just eating half, and the people are not getting anything. Because we are getting a lot of seeds from outside countries, which they said as samples, trial samples. But where do the seeds go? Are those the seeds which are at Container Village we are buying with money which should be free? Is government giving out seeds or anything to farmers as incentive to help them grow? I've never seen that in Nakasan Wool on my side, but I'm well known. That means it's not for, it's for a few. Those who get it and benefits from it. But the big number, we don't get anything. But not the minister, I was on the meeting last time. They had a conference with this minister, he was where? It was a conference about what? Sima here, the minister of Uganda was speaking and was one of the speakers, but I wonder, where do those things go? You want to make research, but where did you get the deckers you feed those people when as farmers you plant the seeds we have never seen even any seed even in our neighborhood? This seed does that, it's okay, maybe let us order it from outside. We don't see any uproars, we are training Zatami. It's not enough. If it's there, it's within your houses. You know louder enough. Turn up the volume so that we can hear. Guides in agriculture. Turn up your volume so that we can hear and improve our farms. Turn up your volume. Ugandan agriculture, people, officers, workers, turn up your volume. So that as farmers when they roll LS we can hear, we don't hear him. You silent, we're not hearing and you're making losses. That's true, because we have death. The mortality rate is challenging us. And you know the condition with the mortality rate. The drugs you have on the market, they're the causes of the death. Drugs, 90% causes of the, or attenuation of the diseases at our farm is from the drugs. Substandard drugs. Fake drugs. I spoke about drugs. And I told you in 2026, it's now 2 weeks to 2026, 2.5 weeks, I'm gonna bust out all those companies which are selling. But first of all, I'm gonna First of all, appreciate as I'm posting what they have done and their chemical. Watch as that, those also have done an excellent job. Quality that will kill my farmers. Those farmers who follow me, this is the good brand, this is good rocket, this is good herbicide, this is good medicine, antibiotics, this is good, and this good is got there, here, and here, for people to know where to buy the right things. So that we can reduce those people who open up shops at Container Village and have fake, substandard drugs we give our animals and we spray in our crops. Yet those substandard drugs and said drugs we spray on maize and crops which we buy when the government is not helping us to control them. Look at the same things we spray in our crops and in our animals and we end up eating them. We end up eating them. This goes back to our government. We need a wake-up call. Our animals are dying. We're losing money. We have runs. We have money we have got somewhere. I would say government helping us with this control of this when it's initially their cause. With the URI, the borders ready, food has come. The chemicals ready come. They give its factory their job to bring the chemicals, yet they don't follow up on what they are bringing us, on what is on the market, on what is on ground. Then we buy it with our own money. Sorted money, then we make losses because the animals die and yet we have bought already money from runs to pay and we cannot pay it. Then we get frustrated, we get depressed. Some farmers end up even dying because of stress and depression. And they end up saying, that's why they say farming isn't profiting. Would you ask yourself why it's not profitable? We should all ask ourselves why. Why in other countries profited? Not us in Uganda is not profitable when we're all human beings. We breathe the same air. You could have said the currency. Because of the currency, no. The shilling can turn to $1. Milioni ya saka mutano eza Uganda gwe mutwalo gumu gwa $. It's vice versa. Owazikoze Uganda, owazikoze mu America. Isigara zezimu. Mutwalo gwa $, the milioni asatu mutano. Obwena omutwalo gwa $, Uganda. Bwena omutwalo gwa $, mu America. Bwena ene milioni asatu mutano Uganda. Oyito namanya kyo musire. Mwene mwenkana. Mwene mwenkana. There's no way money cannot be converted either way. It can, so long that it has value and it has profit. Tukendeziza tutya okufeesa embuzi zaffe oba ebisolo byaffe ku farm tutandikire ku ddagala. Eddagala lituwa embuzi abakozi baffe. Tiya research tumwongeremu. Research tumwongeremu ddala. Lwa nsonga ajja tuyamba okugenda maaso mu kutegeera situliko n'okukendeeza looseezi ezo n'okulekera okuteeka zi elves ezo. Tunakendeeza elves ezo jja kuba kumaze okusucceedinga mu farming. Ekirala embuzi endwadde tuzifeeko nnyo nga tezinnaba kuwaala tuzipreventing obulwadde. Zanda ate okwagala okutunda embuzi erwadde tugiguza abantu waffe bagirye. Kufeeyo nnyo nga bafiwa owners tugitreating ewone nga tetunnaba gitunda ng'abalala bwe bakola okutunda ebintu. Ebirwadde si kituufu. Nze ng'omusiraamu ng'emi yange tekikkirizibwa era okugwa musango bw'esala embuzi efudde n'engitunda oba okutunda embuzi efudde oba endwadde. Endwadde si ka sente nzikoze ebbanga. Sente nzirabe. Sente muginyaginananda. Naye okuba ng'okola ekituufu sireeta amagoba ne sente mu bubi ne mu buvumu. Obutuufu always buwininga. Totunda mbuzi efudde oba ekyali ndwadde. Gijjanjaba emala okuwona ogituuta. Tuyi advice zinyinza okuwabwa emboosi oba omulimu bw'ona okikola n'ozituuda faamu yonna ekenda kuba. Ojja kulaba nga tuzaaza kuba oyongera kuwaaza abantu ba Katonda ate Katonda yagaba emikisa. Oba oyongera kuwaaza abantu ba Katonda ate kati yakongera emikisa. Ng'otananja ate guno otuya mu namba gy'omanyi abantu abali embuzi emu obungi. Omanyi abantu ba famire b'owa embuzi emu kiro Avajidi ako kilo bidding over what DMB. No idea for day. No idea in what day. Go manito boko ze family ya bendi. Banito boko ze betulia. Suboka itende mukitone betulia. Openinga masuku betulia. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Salute to all Sisanga Aras. Another. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to you all my daughters and sons.